Hey guys, welcome. All right. Welcome back, guys. So today we're going to have another lesson. So, how was your weekend? How was weekend, guys? Was it good? Was it boring? Do you work?
Yes, I worked.
Really? Ah, sorry for you, man.
Yes, it's too sad.
Yeah, it is. Okay, guys. So, because of the time, we have to start right now. Let me share my screen. A really fun weekend. Nice. Good to know. Guys, before we start, do you have any questions? Any questions about previous topics or something related to the class? No? No? Hello, Daniel Flores. Okay, so give me 1 second. Let me look for the presentation. I have questions about the platform. Yes, tell me, Roberto. Tell me, Roberto. Wait a second, please. Okay. Issues with the mic. No problem. So if you want, let's leave the questions for the end of the class so we can continue, okay? So guys, we're going to start with this activity, which is about, if I'm not mistaken, it is about guess the word. Yeah, this one. So I'm gonna show you 2 pictures and you will try to guess the word. So we have the instructions. It says practice English correct compound words. A compound word is when we join 2 separate words to create 1 single word with 1 single meaning. With these fun games, look at the 2 pictures and try to form the compound word. So for example, we have this one, which is the first one. So what is this word? So we have 2 pictures. We have this picture and we have this other one. So we're going to create a new word. Any guesses?
Kick the ball.
Okay, what is this?
Football.
Fit.
What do you say?
Football.
Perfect. This is football. So we have a foot and we have a ball. So if we join the 2 words together, we create a new word, which is football. A esta palabra se le conoce como una compound word. So estamos usando 2 palabras diferentes para formular una sola. What about this one?
Brush your teeth.
Toothbrush.
Very good. It is toothbrush. We're
Toothbrush.
not creating verbs, okay? We are creating nouns. What about this one?
Cowboy.
Cowboy.
Very good. Cowboy. Perfect.
Cowboy.
Cowboy. Yeah. What about this one?
Mailbox.
Say that again.
Mailbox.
Very good. Yeah. So it is actually mailbox. The pronunciation of this one is mail. We don't say mail, say mailbox.
Okay.
Mhm.
Fireman.
No.
Oh.
Firefighter.
Very good. A firefighter. Perfect. Number 6.
Snowman.
Snowman. Snowman.
Snowman.
Snowman. Perfect. Snowman. Perfect. Number 7.
Lipstick.
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 Yeah, so these are lips and this one is a stick.
Seafood.
Seafood. Perfect. Seafood. Yeah. Oops. Wait. What is this? Okay. What's this? How do you call this in English?
Spoon? No, no, no.
No. How do
Pancake.
you? What do you say? What do you say?
I'm not sure, but I think it's
Pancake.
pancake.
It is
Pancake.
pancake. Yeah. So this is a pan and this is a cake. So pancake.
Pan means
Handshake.
cacerola. O ya, como.
Pan. Sí, pan es cacerola. This is
Handshake.
a handshake. Doing this is a handshake.
Butterfly.
Butterfly.
Butterfly. Perfect.
Butterfly.
Butterfly. Yeah, butterfly. Number 4.
Motorcycle.
Motorcycle. Yeah, it is actually motorcycle. It isn't motorbike. It's weird to know to have this one here.
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Mhm. In some regions, they will say this as zucchini, if I'm not mistaken. I actually don't remember this one.
Rainbow.
Rainbow, perfect. Yeah, rainbow. Yeah.
Heads up. No, no, no. Face light. No.
Headlight. Headlight. This is a headlight.
Tablespoon.
Very good. Tablespoon. So this is tablespoon. This.
La herramienta esa se llama tablespoon.
Yes.
Okay.
Son los
Gerai.
como,
Escucha.
ajá, son como unos cucharones. Ujú, tablespoon.
Cucharas de medir.
Yes.
Sí.
Pineapple.
Pineapple. Yeah, pineapple. What is this, guys?
Shake snake. No.
This is a rattlesnake.
Que es la serpiente de cascabel.
Yes.
Ajá, ok.
Hello, network.
Network.
Network. Perfect. Uh-huh.
Coke
No es
dress.
cocktail. Okay.
This is ad.
Address.
Very good. Address. This word is coming from advertisement. The anuncio. Ad. Advertisement.
Mm. Head coins.
Mm-mm.
Head cash.
Mm-mm.
Headquarter.
Yes, headquarters. Yeah, headquarters. What is
Spoon
this?
lift.
Ah,
Sorry. Es. Ay, no recuerdo cómo se llama. Forklift.
Forklift.
forklift. Perfect. This is a
Ah.
forklift.
Backpack.
Mhm. And the last one.
Eyelid.
Eyelid. This is an eyelid. Yeah. All
Yes,
right,
but-
guys. Ah, what is it?
Párpado.
Yes. This is eyelid.
Okay.
All right,
And leads
guys.
means
Ah, Tapa.
means
tapa.
tapa. Tapa.
Mhm.
Eyelid. No, párpado es tapa del ojo. Oh.
Yes. All right, let's continue. So we have the simple present for daily routines. It is important to talk about, or actually to go in deep into this topic, simple present, because even though it is very simple or easy, as I said, some students tend to get confused or tend to make mistakes, especially when we're using a third person. Okay. By the way, about the people who sent me the homework, there is like a common mistake, I would say, especially when we are using especially when we are using superlatives and comparatives. Acuérdense de que cuando el adjetivo es corto no se ocupa more, because when you were talking about I like English better than French because English is more easy. Can I say that because English is more easy?
Because English is more easiest.
Because English is more easiest? Really?
No. You don't have to agree more. Only say easiest.
But what happens if I want to use comparatives? I don't want to use superlatives. I want to use comparatives. How would you
Better.
say? Easier, perfect.
Easier.
So yeah, so just remember, whenever we are comparing two objects, we are using comparatives, or we have to use comparatives. So in this case, we were talking about English and French. So you have two objects. So I want to say the one is más fácil que el otro. So in this case, I would say, so I like English better than French because English is easier. Okay, English is easier. And also we need to pay attention to the structure that we are using, because some of you were saying I like better English. I like better English, or I like English better. I like English better. And also we need to pay attention to prefer. I prefer blah, 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 blah. So don't forget the structure, okay? But overall it was okay. It was okay. So those are just some little mistakes that we need to correct and work on. So now let's talk about simple present for daily routines. Let's see. Let us pay attention to this video.
For a very special dinner, Stanley's restaurant is a winner.
So I want you to pay attention how they use the s at the end of the verse when they are talking about third person, when they are saying she, he, or the chef, the cook, whatever.
By side.
Stanley's International Restaurant is a very special place. Every day, Stanley cooks a different kind of food. On Monday, he cooks Italian food. On Tuesday, he cooks Greek food. On Wednesday, he cooks Chinese food. On Thursday, he cooks Puerto Rican food. On Friday, he cooks Japanese food. On Saturday, he cooks Mexican food. And on Sunday, he cooks American food.
Stanley's International Restaurant.
What kind of food does Stanley cook on Monday?
On Monday, he cooks Italian food.
Thank you.
Stanley's International Restaurant.
What kind of food does Stanley cook on Wednesday?
On Wednesday, he cooks Chinese food.
Chinese food?
Yes, that's right.
Thank you.
Stanley's International Restaurant.
Does Stanley cook Greek food on Tuesday?
Yes, he does.
Thank you.
Stanley's Restaurant.
Does Stanley cook Puerto Rican food on Thursday?
Yes, he does.
Thanks.
Does Stanley cook Japanese food on Sunday?
No, he doesn't.
When does he cook Japanese food?
He cooks Japanese food on Friday.
Excuse me?
Yes, ma'am.
I have a question. Does Stanley cook Chinese food on Monday?
No, he doesn't.
When does he cook Chinese food?
He cooks Chinese food on Wednesday.
I see. Thank you.
Okay, so what have you noticed in this video so far? What have you noticed? ¿Qué han notado en el video?
No sé si tiene algo que ver,
Ujú.
pero la mujer le habló, le dijo yes man.
Yes, what?
Cuando la mujer le preguntó, el camarero le dijo yes man.
No, he said yes, ma'am. Madam. Yes,
Ah.
ma'am. Ujú.
Pero noté que a él le dijo viernes y a ella le dijo miércoles, la comida china.
Let's see.
Stanley cook Chinese food?
He cooks Japanese.
Does Stanley cook Japanese food on Sunday?
No, he doesn't.
Okay, so the first one is Japanese food.
When does he cook Japanese food?
He cooks Japanese food on Friday.
Excuse me?
Yes, ma'am.
I have a
All
question.
right. So let's actively listen because it's kind of similar to this one, to man. Man, and we have ma'am. Okay, so that is the reason it is very important to notice the difference between the letter N and the M in pronunciation. One is hey man, and this one is ma'am. And even the sound is longer, but in this specific situation, we cannot even notice it. Okay, so he said ma'am.
Does Stanley cook Chinese food on Monday?
No, he doesn't.
When does he cook Chinese food?
He cooks Chinese food on Wednesday.
I see. Thank you.
Okay, guys, so what else do you notice? What else do you notice?
Pronunciation is S, and the third person he.
Very good. What else?
Al hombre le dijo que cocinaba viernes la comida china y a la mujer miércoles.
Yeah, actually, the first question was Japanese food, and the second question was Chinese food.
Oh.
Mhm. The first question was Japanese, and the second one was Chinese. Actually, they were using yes no questions and WH questions. Does he cook Japanese food, whatever? No, he doesn't. So when does he? Okay, so I really want you to pay attention to the structure they are using because we have seen that in class. Now let's see this one.
Excuse me, sir. We're filming a commercial for Stanley's restaurant. May I ask you one or two questions?
Certainly. Go right ahead.
Rolling. Do you go to Stanley's restaurant on Wednesday?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because I like Chinese food.
Thank you very much, sir.
My pleasure.
Excuse me, we're filming a commercial.
A commercial? You mean a TV commercial?
Yes, may I ask you one or two questions?
Sure.
Rolling.
Do you go to Stanley's restaurant on Sunday?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Because I don't like American food.
I see. Well, thank you, anyway. Excuse me, sir. We're doing a commercial. May I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
What kind of food do you like?
I like Russian food.
When do you go to Stanley's restaurant?
I don't go there.
Why not?
Because Stanley doesn't cook Russian food.
What? Stanley doesn't cook Russian food?
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Thanks anyway.
No problem.
Why didn't you tell me he doesn't cook Russian food? Yeah?
Ask the producer. I don't know.
Stanley, your restaurant is a very special place.
Thank you.
What do people do at Stanley's International Restaurant?
On Monday, they speak Italian, eat Italian food, drink Italian wine, and listen to Italian music. On Tuesday, they speak Greek, eat Greek food, drink Greek wine, and listen to Greek music. On Wednesday, they speak Chinese, eat Chinese food, drink Chinese...
Thank you, Stanley. Yes, Stanley's International Restaurant is a very special place. So come on over to Stanley's Restaurant, the International Restaurant, where Stanley cooks a different kind of food every day. Okay?
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap?
Okay. So, if you noticed, they were using many like pronouns and nouns. So they were saying the name of the person, then he, then what do people do, whatever. So let's pay attention to the preposition that we use whenever we talk about the days of the weeks. What was the preposition that they were using?
Cook.
Very
On
good, yeah.
Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday.
Yes, so whenever we have the word day, we use on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on my birthday, whatever. So we use the preposition on. And don't forget it because we will be talking about prepositions later. Let's see. Help me read this part, please. Daniel Hernandez.
Okay, simple present for daily routines. I take a shower every day. I brush my teeth after I wake up. I cook my breakfast at around 6 o'clock a.m. I go to the gym from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock a.m.
Okay, how do you pronounce this?
Brush.
I brush.
Okay, I brush.
Very good. So in this one, it is not necessary to say o'clock. So we can easily say, I cook my breakfast at around 6 a.m. That's it. It is not necessary to say o'clock.
Okay.
So very good, guys. So remember that we are talking about daily routines. So it is very important to mention time expressions. So for example, we have every day after I wake up around 6 a.m. from 8 to 10 a.m., whatever. And I want you to pay attention to the verbs that we're using, okay? Because in simple present, when we have I, you, they, we, and plural nouns, we use the base form verb. On the other hand, we use an S at the end of the verb when we have third person singular or singular nouns. Let's continue. Oops. No, there is no link for this video. Okay, so this is what I was talking about prepositions that we can use. Help me read the first one, Alessandro. Alessandro?
I hear preposition preposition that we can use at night, at 5 a.m., at noon, at midnight.
Continue, Brian Lucero.
In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening.
Continue, Christian Martinez.
On weekend, on Monday, on Christmas.
Excellent. Continue, Daniel Flores.
Okay. At around 7 p.m.
Continue, Juan Carlos Hernández.
Late night.
Continue, Juan Campos.
Until 12 a.m.
Continue, Roberto Portal.
Early morning.
Moses.
Before bed, before work, before gym.
Fulberto Molina.
Preposition after lunch, after break, y after class.
Excellent. So these are prepositions. I want you to pay attention to at and in, because some people say in the night, and it is at night. Then we have at noon and at midnight.
Can we say, for example, tonight?
Tonight,
No.
yeah, that is for future. Mhm.
Okay.
I'll see you tonight. Tonight means esta noche. And then we have in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Okay, so only night is the only exception that we have with the preposition at. Then we have on weekend, but this is American English. In British English, you will say at weekend. They use at weekend or at Christmas. But in American English, we say on weekend, on Christmas, and so on. At around means alrededor de las 7 de la noche. So for example, I eat dinner at around 7 p.m. Late night es como, I don't know, like como decir tarde en la noche. Until means hasta. Okay. I will be working until 12 a.m. Estaré trabajando hasta las 12 de la mañana. Early morning, temprano en la mañana. And this one, many people get confused between these prepositions because they say that before is después and after is antes. And it is the other way around. So don't forget, before is antes and after is después. So for example, when we say, hey, I will see you after class. Te veré después de la clase. I will see you after class. Okay. I go to the gym before work. Yo voy al gimnasio antes de trabajar. I go to the gym before work, and so on. So don't forget this. Any questions so far? Any questions about this?
I don't
This
know.
is the rules.
This.
Right?
Yes. Jaime, tell me. Wait. Jaime, sorry.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't understand between an, at, and in.
What?
No enten-
What you don't understand?
Por ejemplo, dice at night, que entiendo que es en la noche, ¿verdad?
Ujú.
Y dice in the morning, que es en la mañana. O sea, ¿cuándo uso at, cuándo uso in?
Aquí las reglas están ya establecidas, así que se lo tiene que memorizar. No hay una regla exacta que nos diga por qué una se usa y por qué la otra no, sino que ya son reglas universales que no se pueden modificar. Por eso se los di así de un solo. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Eso se lo tiene que memorizar así como está. No hay una regla para, no puedo decir at the morning, at the afternoon, at the evening. Eso no cambia nunca. Siempre va a ser in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Y siempre va a ser at night, at noon, at midnight.
Ah, ok. Gracias.
You're welcome. Roberto.
Ya me explicó con lo que dijo. Gracias.
Okay.
Sir,
Moses.
Science desde no sería una preposición.
Which one?
Science.
What is that? Ciencias.
Science. No, science. For example,
Since.
Yes.
Since. Yeah, that is a preposition as well. Since, guys, be careful with the pronunciation. Yeah, we have this one.
Science.
since. Yeah, since is considered another preposition, and we use it since, I don't know,
1948.
not 1948. Since Monday.
It sounds like bad things you do, sins, sin, como pecado.
Ah, no, that is sin.
How?
You're sin.
Sin.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Sin. And this one is since.
Ah, ya caí.
Uh-huh. All right, let's continue. This is a question that I have for you guys. What is your morning routine? What is your morning routine? Just the morning, okay? So I wake up at around 6 a.m. Then I brush my teeth. I prepare my breakfast. Then I go to the gym. I come back at around 10:30 a.m. Then I prepare my lunch, and that's it. What about you? What is your morning routine, guys? Let's start with Moses.
No. Okay. First day, I woke up around 8 a.m. After I brush my teeth, after that, I prepare my breakfast. After that, I go to take a shower.
Quítale ese I go to. After that, I
go.
quítamele ese go.
I take.
Uh-huh.
I take the shower. To prepare me to go to university. Only that.
Only that. Okay, thank you. Daniel Flores.
Okay. I wake up at 4 a.m. I guess. And then I take a bath to then prepare the breakfast and all of that.
Only that. It's so weird to hear that. It's a person saying, I take a bath. It sounds weird for me, but it's fine. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. But it's weird for me to take a bath. I only take showers. Thank you. Yeah, I take showers. I don't take a bath. It sounds weird.
In the case for the pets, for they it will be shower or bath.
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 Alessandro.
Hello. Okay.
In
the morning, I wake up at 10:30 or
10:30 a.m. Really? Okay.
yes, because I work at 8:30.
Okay.
Yes. So then after wake up, I do my breakfast.
I do or I make?
I make my breakfast. Then I brush my teeth. Oh, before that, I take a shower.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, that's nice. Thank you. Let's see. Brian Lucero.
I wake I wake up to 6 a.m. and I brush my teeth, then take a shower, have breakfast, get to work, and some programming projects. And in the evening, ¿cómo se dice almorzar?
I take a lunch.
I
or
take
have
a,
it. I have a lunch. I'm sorry, I have a lunch.
I have a lunch to 2 p.m.
Interesting, guys. Do we use 2:10 p.m. to
2
6?
p.m.
Pero es en la mañana, ¿verdad? Es mediodía.
At noon.
Perdón.
Yeah. So just don't forget that whenever we talk about the time, we use at because we're being specific. I wake up at 7 a.m. Or as Alessandro said, I wake up at 10:30 a.m. Okay, we use at. Cuando hablamos de horas, usamos at. Continue, please. Jaime Antillón.
I wake up at 5 a.m. I make a little prayer. I take a shower. After I make my breakfast. And later drive to my work. And I start my day.
Okay, thank you. Very, very good. Now let's see Juan Campos.
Okay, in the morning, I wake up at 7 a.m. and then I brush my teeth. And after I have a breakfast. And then I listen to music and this is my basically routine. That's all.
Okay, thank you. So just don't forget the pronunciation of a las 7 a.m. How do you say that? I wake up at 7 a.m. in English.
I wake up at 7 a.m.
Very good. So the pronunciation is A, porque es la primera vocal del abecedario. A. I wake up at 7 a.m. Perfect. Continue, please, Freddy Vladimir.
Yes. I get up very early at 3 a.m. Then I take a bath, brush my teeth, and have breakfast. Then I go to work.
Excellent.
That is
Very
all.
good. That's good. Paola Palma.
I get up at the 6:15 in the morning. I am taking a shower. I brush my teeth. After I clean the house, I prepare the food. I do my university homework.
Very good. Excellent. So just be careful with at y después agregarle un artículo, because that is like, I don't know, it's like a translation from Spanish to English, because in Spanish we say yo me levanto a las 7 de la mañana, we say me despierto o me levanto a las 7 de la mañana. But in English, we don't say at the, we only say at. Ese at ya significa a las. I wake up or I get up at 7 a.m. That's fine. But guys, what is the difference between to wake up and to get up?
Wake up, it's for example in the morning. I don't know. And the other is, for example, when you are taking a nap in whatever hour of the day. You say, I need, it's like awakening, I don't know, but it refers like that.
Uno es despertarse, el otro es levantarse.
Okay, yeah, I will say that as well. So, for example, when you wake up is when you open up your eyes.
Yes.
Okay, when you're conscious, right, that you are awake. And when you get up is when you put your feet on the floor and start doing something. Yo puedo estar despierto en la cama, pero ahí me puedo quedar. Me puedo despertar, pero me puedo quedar en mi cama. ¿Ok? Y entonces, get up es diferente. Get up es cuando usted ya está despierto, pero ya toma como que el impulso de salir de su cama. ¿Ok? So that's basically the main difference between wake up and get up. But both are okay. Las dos están bien, como ustedes lo quieren decir. Hey, teacher, you know, I wake up around 6 a.m., but I get up at 8 a.m. because I watch some TikToks. Or because I don't know, because I watch a YouTube video, whatever. That is actually my morning routine. Let's continue, Alejandro Salazar. Alejandro Salazar. Not here, Fulberto Molina.
I get up around to 6 a.m. The first things I do is drink a glass of water. Then I take a shower. Then I brush my teeth. Then I help my son to take a shower. Then we eat breakfast and go to school.
Excellent. Very good. That was good. I liked it. Who's
Thanks.
missing? Who is missing?
What?
¿Quién falta?
My teacher.
Christian Martinez.
Okay, my morning routine. I get up at 5 o'clock and take a shower and get dressed. I have a little breakfast and brush my teeth. And then I go to work at around 6:30 a.m.
Okay, how do you say me visto? I get
dressed?
I get dressed.
Okay, get dressed.
Perfect. Who else?
Yo, teacher.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, I wake up in the morning at 7 a.m.
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 Yes.
Okay. I have a breakfast and I dress up and brush my teeth, and I go to my work to 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
From? I go to
4
work
p.m.
from 4 p.m.
See, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Excellent. I go to work from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Very good. Who else?
Yo?
Roberto.
Me?
Okay.
Okay, my morning routine, I wake up around at 6 a.m.
Wait, I wake up
at
around
at around 6 a.m. Okay. And a.m. and then sorry, I wake up around 6 a.m. but I don't wake up until 7 a.m. And I go to drink a glass of water, open my windows, say hello or mornings to my pet. I have 3 dogs. I take a shower until 11:30. and I dressing on, okay, and go to my grandmother's house to have a lunch.
Okay, very good. So I only have problems with the preposition until. Because if I say, hey, guys, I wake up at around 7 a.m. and I take a shower until 9 a.m. It sounds kind of weird. Es como que yo me despierto y desde que me despierto me meto al baño y me ducho hasta las 9 de la mañana. Como que esa acción la estuviera haciendo desde de 7 a 9 de la mañana. So in that case, it's better to use the preposition at. Teacher, I take a shower at 9 a.m. Ah, yo tomo una ducha a las 9 de la mañana. But teacher, I don't know the exact time. In that case, we can use at around. Yo tomo una ducha alrededor de las 9 de la mañana. I take a shower at around 9 a.m., teacher. Okay? Who else?
Okay. Se puede decir de que eso que dice until se ocupará nada más para decir yo hice eso hasta estas horas.
Exactly. When there is a progress, cuando hay un progreso que se está ejecutando una acción hasta cierto period of time. Until.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Who else? Nobody, let's continue. Okay.
Okay, class. Who would like to do problem 3 on the board? Please don't be me.
Afternoon routine. Hi, I'm Benji. I like to paint in the afternoon. I use brown, blue, and black paint.
Okay.
Ta-da! It's beautiful. After I paint, I feel hungry. I have a sandwich with peanut butter and jam for lunch. I also have a cup of tea. I love lunchtime. See you next time.
Okay, that was very fast. Now this is going to be your homework. Now let's talk about frequency adverbs. We use frequency adverbs mainly in simple present. There's some exceptions when we use always and never, we can use them, or often sometimes we can use them in any tenses. But almost all of them are used mainly in simple present tense.
Always describes how often.
Okay, so let's watch this
ESL
video and let's
library.
pay attention to the position of adverbs or frequency or frequency adverbs. I want you to pay attention to the position because some students don't learn this.
Adverbs of frequency. What are adverbs? Adverbs can do many things in a sentence. They can describe verbs, adjectives, other adverbs, or entire sentences. Adverbs of frequency tell us how often an action takes place. For example, my dog is always sleepy. Our teacher often gives us homework. I can never remember his name. What are some common adverbs of frequency in English? What do they mean? An easy way to remember the meaning of frequency adverbs is to match them with percentages. How often do you do something? When talking about frequency, 100% means you do something all the time. 0% means you don't ever do it. The adverb always means 100%. Almost always means about 95%. The adverbs usually and often mean about 80%. Sometimes means around 50%. The adverbs seldom and not very often mean about 20%. Rarely means around 10%. Almost never means about 5%. The adverb never means 0%. There are 3 common sentence patterns for adverbs of frequency in English. The first pattern is be plus adverb. For example, in the sentence, she is never late, the adverb never follows the verb is. Never.
This is what I told you last week. So whenever we have a verb to be, it is always attached to the noun or the subject. It cannot be separated. El verbo to be nunca se va a separar del verbo. And let's pay attention to this because it is the exam. So she's never late. We cannot say she never is late. It's impossible. Okay, so these two are together all the time, and we place the preposition after the verb to be.
Describes how often she is late. The second pattern is adverb plus verb. For example, in the sentence, we usually eat lunch in the cafeteria. The adverb usually comes before the verb eat.
In this case, because we are using other verbs, not verb to be, or other verbs like eat, drink, drive, whatever, any other verbs but verb to be, we use, or we place, the preposition, we place the adverb, sorry, we place the adverb between the subject and the verb. So we don't say we eat usually. No, we usually eat.
Usually describes how often we eat lunch in the cafeteria. The third pattern is verb plus adverb plus verb. When a verb has 2 or more parts, the frequency adverb usually follows the first part of the verb. For example, in the sentence, you are always looking at your phone, the adverb always comes between are and looking.
Y en este caso, we apply these 2 rules. Okay, so we're applying this rule, right? As I told you, the verb to be always next to the subject, always. So you are, then the adverb always, and then the other verb, looking. You are always looking at the phone, because we don't say you always are looking at the phone. No, you are looking always at the phone. No, it's impossible. So we use it like this. You are always looking at the phone.
Always describes how often you are looking at your phone. Let's look at some more examples of adverbs of frequency in a sentence. It is almost always cold in this room. He is often sick. My friends usually laugh a lot. It rarely rains in summer in my hometown. I can sometimes hear birds in my backyard. My mother is always telling me what to do. Look at the picture and unscramble the words to make a sentence. Say or write the sentence.
For
example, he rarely goes to the gym.
Okay, It doesn't matter that if we are using an adverb here, we always need to apply the rule for third person singular. He rarely goes. Siempre aplica, no importa que tengamos un adverbio aquí.
Now you try.
Alessandro. Alessandro.
I Here.
Ajá.
Name her, remember, never can I.
Unscramble it. Ordénela.
Ah. Remember. Wait.
Never.
Wait.
Ajá.
No, I.
What is the subject? What is the subject?
Remember.
The subject.
Ah. Never.
Alessandro, the subject.
Name.
Guys, Daniel Flores, go ahead.
I can never remember her name.
Let's see. Very good. So this is the subject. Subject means sujeto. I can never remember her name. Yo nunca puedo recordarme de su nombre. I can never remember her name. Cristian Martínez.
I always I always almost sing in the shower.
I always almost.
I always almost.
I always almost. Change it.
Almost.
Do we say I always almost or I almost always?
Almost always.
Ajá.
Sing in the shower.
Very good. I almost always sing in the shower. Brian Lucero.
They are always
Laughing.
laughing.
Very good. They are always laughing. Paola Palma.
She never almost is early.
Acuérdense que le dije que el is siempre va a ir unido con el verbo, con el sujeto, perdón. She
is.
Ajá, she is.
Never. Almost early.
Cámbiale la posición de almost y never.
She is almost never early.
Perfect. Guys, this is very important. Don't forget this rule. This one, don't forget it. And the last one, Daniel Flores.
It rarely snows.
Thanks for watching.
Excellent. Okay, guys, so that was pretty much the hour class. I will send you the homework about what is your afternoon routine. Before we go, do you have any questions? The person who was asking me about the platform.
I have a question when they say it, I can never remember. Why can't say I can't never remember?
¿Cómo?
O sea, porque se decía I can remember, no, I can never remember, y no se puede decir can't never remember.
Porque never ya se considera como negativo. Y acuérdese que no se puede negar dos veces en inglés. No se puede decir I cannot never, porque ya never es negativo. Así que por eso no se dice not, y se dice I can never.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And question about the platform. Solo he terminado estoy terminando la primera unidad. Me falta la 2 y la 3, pero no sé hasta qué día tengo para hacerlo.
Let's see. Let me show you. Wait. So this is today's class. Today's Monday. This one is Tuesday. Then we have Wednesday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You have until January the 31st to complete the platform. Porque that is going to be the last day for this level, for intermediate 2. Tiene hasta el día 31, no, hasta el 30 de enero para completar la plataforma. Porque el 31 vamos a tener el examen final de este nivel. Así que hasta por el momento tienen que haber completado hasta la unidad 3. Hasta esta unidad tiene que haber terminado ya. Y la otra semana tienen para completar la unidad 4 y la 5. Y de ahí y ahí cerraríamos con este level. Christian, tell me.